everybody, it's your boy Crunchy Frog here, and today we're going to be featuring some of the fun little matches from my free-to-play accounts. This particular account, as you can see, I've got the Evolved Dark Goblin, that's my evolution, and I use the Royal Recruits, the Valkyrie. All my other cards are fairly underleveled and unimpressive. Let's go see some matches. Okay, in this we go up against a guy who is a wallet warrior, you can tell by his gold name. But he has a evolved Mega Knight. As you can see there, I kind of predicted that he would have the skeleton army. And this was early this morning when I was still using the Goblin machine. I decided that I'd sub it out for the Valkyrie. I do like that tower skin though. It almost makes me want to spend money just to buy the tower skins. Because really that's more important to me than buying the evolved Inferno Dragon. And as usual, I have concentrated on upgrading my Royal Recruits because they're a common card and they're fairly easy to upgrade. And they're a very good troop to have. And on this one I decided to defend the bandit when I should have defended against the Goblin Barrel, but I really had nothing else. So I figured I'll just take the damage. I was pretty confident. Of course, I didn't know that he had the evolved Mega Knight just yet. Now I have to say that just purely on looks and mechanics, the Goblin Machine is one of my favorite cards. I love how the Goblin Machine keeps launching rockets as the Mega Knight, even though the Mega Knight's throwing him around like a rag doll. The Mega Knight's still taking a lot of damage from those rockets. He sees the log coming and he still deploys his skeleton army. Somehow he doesn't take our tower there, but he's going to with these arrows. I just think it's kind of funny that he wasn't able to do it right there. And that's the game. In this one, I have subbed out the Goblin Machine because I thought, it really doesn't fit that well with this deck. And I put the Valkyrie back in. Mostly because the Valkyrie only costs 4 elixir. And also my Valkyrie is level 12 and my Goblin Machine is level 11. So I put the goblins over to the side, hoping that maybe some of them would attack the Musketeer, but they didn't. They all went after the tower. Not a single one of them went after that Musketeer. But the nice thing about the Dark Goblin is that he will take good care of that Queen. And that was the main thing that I upgraded in my deck, is the Dark Goblin. He's level 13. I think that's the highest level that I have a Dark Goblin on any of my free-to-play accounts. Of course, I have the max Dark Goblin on my my main account. And by max, I mean level 14. I don't have any level 15 cards yet. I just came back to the game a couple months ago, so yeah, I haven't been able to get all those elite wild cards or whatever those things are called. Wow, that was a desperation fireball. I was playing a match earlier today, and this guy threw a rocket at a pack of Royale recruits, and all it did was break their shield. And they kept coming. That's what you gotta love about those Royale recruits. They have the shield. This poor fellow. Here he comes with his prince. Gotta use that fireball on the deadly little dart goblin. Man, I'll tell you, I don't know how many matches I played today where I had to face the princess. Princess is all over the place. Anyway, on to the next one. Yeah, the other day, I was playing with one of my little free-to-play accounts, and he's a Town Hall 10. I think you know who I'm talking about, my Clash Patel account. I haven't been making any videos with him lately because I've got an idea for some special content with him. And it was all due to this particular matchup where I faced against a level 13 player. That's right, a level 13, who had a level 14 P.E.K.K.A, and he also had a level 14 Hog Rider, and all his other cards were at least level 12. And as you know, my little free-to-play Clash Patel account is my newest one. He's got level 10 Princess Towers, and his highest level card is level 11. He's got a level 11 Dart Goblin. And I thought, what must it be like to be the bully? You know, my entire time playing Clash Royale, I've always been the guy with the lower level cards. You know, I never faced people who've got lower level cards than me. I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? Why is it that I'm always the guy with the lowest level cards, and I'm always fighting an uphill battle every single time? I thought, I want to know what it feels like. I want to know what it feels like to be the bully. And that's when I decided that I was no longer going to be progressing up Trophy Road with Clash Patel, or with my Johnny Clash account, which is also very small and young and puny. I thought, I'm going to take these two accounts and I'm going to turn them into bullies. And it's going to make for really good content because people will get to see what it's like and how you become the bully, how you become the person who has all the high level cards, where you don't have to rely on skill anymore. When all you have to do is rely on the fact that you've got much higher card levels than your opponents. And so that's what I'm doing with those two accounts, and that's why you're not seeing any content from them right now, because the method that I'm using for those accounts is I'm just dumping trophies. What I do is I win my lucky drops. I get all my lucky drops for the day. I win 4 matches. And then I do the kind thing, and I give 4 matches back. Or 5, or however many it takes to get me back to where I was. And here we are at my little Crunchy Frog base, where I've concentrated all my powers and efforts to get the evolved Mega Knight and have him leveled up to level 13. And like I explained before, he got to level 13 because I was able to get some books of legendary cards in my lucky drops. But anyway, just the other day I got the Mighty Miner. I could have gotten the Boss Bandit unlocked or the Archer Queen, but they gave me the Mighty Miner. So instead of complaining and throwing my phone out the window, I decided to make the best of it, and I put him in my deck instead of the Valkyrie, just to see how it goes. So I'll show you those matches now. The Mighty Miner, you know, when the option came up where I could have gotten the Golden Knight or the Skeleton King, I so badly wanted the Golden Knight, so of course I got the Skeleton King. My luck with champions is not great. I'm just waiting for this guy to actually make the first move. Of course, it might not be a guy. The name is Adana Kebab, and this fine fellow is running Goblin Giant with P.E.K.K.A. And he also has Goblinstein. What must it be like to have the Goblinstein unlocked? Because I don't even have that card unlocked from my main account. Like I said, I don't have good luck with champions. They're very fond of giving me Skeleton Kings and Mighty Miners. I got plenty of those guys. And for some reason, this fellow is running Rune Giant. This seems sort of like a very meme-ish deck. You don't see many people playing with the Rune Giant. Now it looks to me, if I recall, that Adana pretty much gave up at this point. Sometimes people do that when they see that you have a level 13 Mega Knight. But this little Crunchy Frog account, he's the highest up on ladder because he has the level 13 Mega Knight. It's the Kaiser. Liquidium. Must be a German squad, right?
Showtime!
But he's a level 12. I'm a level 11. But I do have one special thing, and that's the level 13 Mega Knight. My Mighty Miner is going to do some damage on that wizard. Got rid of those skeletons. The little suicide bomb there. That's really the best thing about the Mighty Miner is that, well, also the fact that he's a pretty decent tank killer. He can kill some tanks. Yeah, but for this Crunchy Frog account, I don't even have the log unlocked yet. Okay? That's why I have the bar barrel in my deck. Because I don't even have the log. And here he is with his level 14 Prince. You know? He really should win this match. And of course him cycling his P.E.K.K.A. in the back there is my cue to go in with the Mega Knight. Now I don't approve of the Mega Knight punching the Valkyrie around like that. I just want you to know that I gave him a stern talking to, and I told him that gentlemen do not behave that way around ladies. Here comes the prince. Whatever shall we do? You see, this is why I don't play prince in my decks, because the prince is just too easy to counter. All I have to do is stall him just long enough to do this. Amazingly, he gets very little tower damage on me there. Even after throwing the kitchen sink. And down comes the evolved Mega Knight. The great equalizer. You see, I've got the barbell all lined up, so I'm assuming he's going to send a Skarmy at me. It's quite the little match. Can't quite figure out what he wants to do. So I juke him out with... I juke him out there pretty good. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a firm believer in the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower really is also a great equalizer. Like, no matter what kind of crazy stuff they send at you, you can kill it with the Inferno Tower. It handles air and ground, and it's quite a tanky tower. We got a nice healthy little back and forth going on here. And here's Leo. Now, I don't recall exactly what he played, but looking at his cards now, I'm remembering that he was the Royal Giant player. Can't wait to trot out that Royal Giant at the bridge. And of course, you have to deploy those skeletons down there so that that E-Wizard doesn't go and target the Inferno Tower and reset it. You see, that's his whole plan. But this guy, not only is he using the Royal Giant, he's also using the Hog Rider. He's one of those guys that he can't have enough win conditions. I really should carry the Goblin Hut on this account too. That way I can have multiple buildings where there are multiple win conditions. You see, he throws the log down to kill my Dark Goblin, and that just frees me up to send a Goblin Barrel his way. And we'll put the Kanky Miner down here, because he is going to do some damage to that Hog Rider and also tank that ridiculous little baby dragon. I love it seeing the Electro Wizard get blown back from the force of that bomb. Now, I've told him about this before. You don't hit women. But the Mega Knight, he doesn't care. He calls me sexist because he thinks that women are equal to men in every single way and thus should be allowed to be hit. And I don't think that that's right. I mean, I believe that women should have equal rights. I just don't think that physically they're equal to men. That's why I don't like seeing men hit women. Does that make me a sexist? You decide. And in this one, we get to watch and see how the boss bandit does against me. Because this level 13 guy, who's 2 levels above me, has access to the boss bandit. You know, just once, I would like to be the bully. In Clash Royale, not in real life. My entire Clash Royale career, I have always been the one fighting an uphill battle. My one equalizer is the fact that I have a level 13 Mega Knight. And that's what I was saying about last video. That if you want a really game-breaking card, you get the Mega Knight, get it upgraded, get it evolved. A level 13 boss bandit. That's what I gotta go up against around these parts. But anyway, as we await the dropping of the level 15 mini P.E.K.K.A. That's right. This guy has a level 15 mini P.E.K.K.A. And he's gonna take my tower. Just like that. One swipe, boom, it's dead. A level 15 mini P.E.K.K.A. And you wonder how can it even be possible? Well, I went and I got the evolved Mega Knight. And I upgraded my Mega Knight to level 13. That's the only reason why I even have a chance in this match. And I have to say, you know, that Mighty Miner is not too bad. I said some harsh things about the Mighty Miner earlier. What were those arrows for? But anyway, I said some harsh things about him earlier. And I have to say, he's a lot better than I gave him credit for. Look at him. He just steps right in there. He takes out that Mega Knight. And here we are working on this level 15 mini P.E.K.K.A. And now it's time to mount a little offense of our own over here. To try to get this tower taken down. And our Mega Knight beats his Mega Knight in the Battle of the Mega Knights. And there we go. Anyway, I guess that'll be enough Clash action for today. Thanks for watching this far. And this is Crunchy Frog signing out.